welcome. This is my island, and this is my library. I've been here for 12 years. 12 years I have been here. You see all these books that you see around you? I have read nearly all of them. Nearly all of them. All of them that you see. They can take us on a different journey, enlighten our imagination, take us to magical and powerful places. Magical. How? Tell me, my friends, has anyone ever read this book? What is the name of this book? Harry what? Isn't it amazing? I'm currently on the 7th book. Who here has read all of the Harry Potters? How many of you read? How many? All of them? Yes. But of course, not all characters can be as powerful or magical as Harry Potter. Some characters can be a little bit more dirty. Tell me, airy spirits, does anyone know who these are? Twits. And what distinguishing feature do the twits have? Yes. So, what do they have here? Yes. Dirty beard. Well, you see, airy spirits, for me, there's nothing I love more in books than history. I love history. Going back in time, seeing how we are all here, all the good things and all the horrible things. Has anybody ever read these horrible histories? I have read them all! I've been to many places because of these books. Cruel kings and mean queen.
My word! Why did I have so many once?
You see, airy spirits, it's not just these books. These books, and those books. They each have a sound that can take us somewhere, and they can help us. Help us. Perhaps, my friends, you could help me. For it is one book in particular, which is more powerful than all the rest, that has the ability to create the greatest of stars! But you wouldn't be interested in that anyway. Or maybe you would be interested in that. My friends, would you be interested in making a storm with me?
Yeah.
Has anybody ever picked up this book? What is the name of this book? Yes, Tempest. And what does the tempest mean? Yes, the storm. Well, my allies, I am the master of the storm, and airy spirits, I need your assistance. Will you help me?
Yeah.
Rise, airy spirits! All hail! Great masters! Grave sirs! Hail! I have come to answer thy best pleasure! Be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride on pale clouds to thy strong bidding. Time airy spirits and all their qualities. Dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum again, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum, diggy dum dum, scrub the legs, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum. Dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum, red. Dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum, no. Dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum, no. Dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum, no. Dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum. Dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum. Diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum dum, dum dum, diggy dum dum, diggy dum. There's a storm coming! Take cover, every spirit!
Father! What just happened? Was that you that just made this sea storm?
Be collected. No more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there's no harm done.
But what if people out there were hurt? Father!
No harm. Everything I've done has been in care of thee, my dear one, of thee, my daughter.
Oh, Father, what just happened?
Lay her a hold.
Father!
No harm, Miranda. Was it not a very storm like this that brought us here all those years ago? Though you remember nothing of it.
Yes, sir, certainly I can.
How?
'Tis far off, and more like a dream than an assurance. But if my remembrance warrants, had I not 4 or 5 women once that tended me?
Thou hast done more.
Ah, who wants to be a woman? Come, who wants to help you? 1, 2, oh, come on, then, 3, come on. Yes, oh, out you get. Another one, 5. Another one, 6, out you come.
Certainly didn't try no hand.
Look! Young Miranda, tended by her 4 or 5 women. Tend to her.
I was a Duke of Milan, a Prince of Power.
You? A duke? A prince, father? Who wants to be a duke? Duke Prospero, Prince of Milan. Out you come, quick, quick. A duke, a prince. But father, what happened?
Tale of deceit, Miranda. If I was helped by my brother, your uncle, who I love dearly,
Antonio. What sort of a man was he?
ambitious and false.
Ambitious and false. Who wants to be Antonio? Oh, you're going to become brilliant.
Mostly false, Antonio. I trusted him with everything. With my business, my secrets, and because he wished it, I let him tend to my kingdom as if it were his own. I concentrated on my books.
No longer yours, sir. This is Antonio's.
Whilst I concentrated on my books, Antonio went behind my back and began to hatch a plan with the King of Naples.
The King of Naples? What sort of a man was he?
Ambitious and an enemy.
Ooh,
He hated me. Together, they hatched a plan to put us out to sea, Miranda, on a boat with no mast and no sail. Dost thou hear me?
Your tale, sir, would cure deafness. How came we ashore?
The help of a special friend. Gonzalo.
Gonzalo. And what sort of a man was Gonzalo? What sort of a man was he?
He was noble
Noble.
and gentle.
Gentle.
For he gave us clothes, food, and other necessaries to survive on the island. And, well, because he knew how important they were, books from my own library.
A strange tale. I would love to have met him, this good man Gonzalo. So, the young Miranda, Prospero and his books, Antonio, the King of Naples, and the good Gonzalo. This is certainly a strange tale. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
Strange story and a sad story, Miranda. For 12 years on, we are still stuck on this island with nothing but you, my books for company. My books.
his books. 'Tis true. Here we are, 12 years on, and still stuck here. How to move forward? I suppose we'd better start by looking back at when we arrived onto this island.
What happened? It normally floods, but never this high. No, twice. In 14 months it has come up to here. Not in 88 years has this happened before. So my mother told me. My mother. Sycorax, her name was. She died in a storm just like this one. All my things! I'll have to rebuild again. On higher ground. From here, the fields look like a wide, flat surface that mirrors the sky and reflects the silvery light of a wintry sun. Here and there, long black fingers of trees push through the waters grasping for air. Shh, shh. Me neither. Me neither. The birds, they've gone, leaving an eerie silence. Something strange has landed on my island. Something dangerous. What is it? He thinks it's a spirit. Oh, believe me, sir, it carries a brave form, but thinks it's a spirit. A spirit. A spirit. A spirit. Spirit.
Miranda!
Miranda!
That's me!
Miranda!
What's your name?
Miranda! Caliban! Oh, Miranda! Miranda! Oh, Miranda, be not afeard, for the owl is full of noises, sounds, and sweet airs that give delight her note. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about my ears. And sometimes voices.
Voices?
Voices!
Voices?
Voices! Yeah. Oh, Miranda. Oh, Miranda.
It's my father, Prospero. Prospero. Prospero.
Miranda! Miranda, what is that?
Caliban.
A cannibal.
No, Caliban. Caliban?
Caliban.
Caliban. Yeah? Caliban? Caliban.
What is a Caliban?
Well, I think he lives here. It's kind of cool. Something like that.
Look, there is no time for that now. We must tame the wildness and make this a wholly habitable place. Look, our supplies from Gonzalo are not going to last forever. We will survive, Miranda, but how?
We will survive. Yes. How? Yes, I don't know. Maybe these people could help us. What do you think we need to survive on this island? What do you think? What do you think is about there? Huh? Oh, a tent. A tent which is like what? What's that like? Oh, shelter.
Shelter.
Anything else?
Oh, something to drink.
Oh, what did you think? Oh, food. Huh? Oh, a Swiss Army knife. That could be good. A Swiss Army knife. Yeah. And water.
Shelter, food, water.
Shelter, food, water. Yes. Shelter, food, water.
Fire.
Fire. Shelter, food, water, fire.
So we need shelter.
Shelter. Should we say that? Shelter.
Water. Food. And fire. Well, we need help from this Caliban creature. Perhaps we should call him because he can teach us all the secrets, all the qualities of the isle, the fresh springs, brine pits, barren places, and fertile.
Why not?
We should call him.
Okay, we'll call him. Everyone together. 1, 2, 3. I don't need to hear that. Should we try that again?
1, 2, 3!
I've never seen anything like this Caliban. He is not what we are used to. He has strange ways. Can he even read, I wonder?
I'm not sure.
Can you teach us about the island? In return, we will stroke you and make much of you, and we'll give you water with berries in it, and teach you how to name the big eye.
Sun!
Sun!
And how the less that burn by day and night.
Moon!
Miranda.
Welcome to the
Island!
Island.
yeah, island.
Island!
Island.
Here is Earth.
Earth!
Yeah, Earth.
Earth!
Here you can grow food. Here is shelter.
Shelter!
Shelter. Here you can make fire. Be not afraid, for here is